So the new John Wick spin-off, Ballerina, dropped this past week in theaters. I have not seen the Continental show, but I wanted to rank all 5 movies in the John Wick franchise, so here we go. As always with these, let me know your ranking down below in the comments, and let's get into it. Now, I don't know the general consensus on Ballerina, but I really enjoyed it, but it is my last place, unfortunately. I really enjoyed it, but it is not nearly as good as the first 4 John Wick movies, honestly. The action is awesome. Ana de Armas kicks so much ass in this movie, but the first act takes a long time to get going, and honestly is not nearly as interesting of a story as John Wick, unfortunately. Still, though, I had a really damn good time with this one. It's just a really, really cool movie in this franchise. And a really cool way to build up more lore of the series. John Wick 3 is my least favorite of the original 4 John Wick movies, but that doesn't mean it's bad per se. Like I said, I really enjoy Ballerina, but that is probably my least favorite just from a pure action movie standpoint alone. This movie, on the other hand, is my least favorite only because of the very ending. I don't think that it's very believable that John was just able to ricochet off of a ton of buildings and still live, but hey, it's a fun movie. I can't lie, the action in this one is probably some of the best in the entire franchise. It just gets really unbelievable at points. I used to say that John Wick Chapter 2 was my favorite of the franchise. This is my 3rd place for right now, though. Honestly, my top 3 could be interchangeable like any day of the week. The story is a lot more fun from the first one, but it's not nearly as engaging as the first film. But the action, it is top-notch. Keanu Reeves, probably his best performance of the series besides Chapter 4. I love this movie so much. One of my favorite action movies. But my number 2 and my number 1, man, some of the all-time greats. And we have Chapter 1 at my runner-up. This, honestly, my number 1 and number 2 could literally change any day. But just because I rewatched Chapter 4, that goes up to my number 1 right now. But Chapter 1, one of my favorite movies of all time. I think it is one of the best action flicks, period. It's just a really engaging action thriller from start to finish. Just like one of these movies that kind of just like started a new wave of action movies, just a new wave of revenge flicks. It's awesome. But John Wick Chapter 4 is one of my all-time favorite movies ever. Probably in like my top 5 action flicks ever right now. And like I said, I just rewatched this one a couple days back, and it holds up insanely well. I get if some people don't really love it like me just because of the length, but I think the length just allows it to have more breathing room. Let me know your ranking down